Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk episode. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about some of the biggest pro athletes. But before we begin, I just wanted to remind you guys to head over to my second channel, Truth Network, and subscribe for more truth content. The link would be in the description. Also, make sure you join the Discord. It's completely free and it allows you to connect with the Truth community. On the Discord server, you can chat with others and join the voice chat to have conversations with like-minded people. You can also suggest videos you think others should watch or video ideas you think I should make. So make sure you join the Discord server today. The link would be in the comments section and in the description box. Now, let's get right into it. Being part of a professional sport team is the dream for many people around the world. So many people dedicate their lives and bodies in hopes of one day getting drafted into a professional sport team. Most people believe that if they train hard, practice, and are talented, they will one day have an opportunity to make the pro leagues and become star athletes. The thing is, talent isn't the only thing required to become a star athlete in the pro leagues. Just like Hollywood and the music industry, to be star athletes in the pro leagues, it requires more than just talent and dedication. Being a talented athlete definitely plays a role in being discovered, but there are thousands, if not millions, of great athletes in the world. What separates an athlete from a star athlete is that the star athletes have support from a hidden hand. In order for an athlete to become a star in the pros, they, just like everyone else in Hollywood, have to take the oath. An athlete might be great at the sport they play, but in order to be given the opportunity and the spotlight to become a star, you have to align yourself with the Masonic Order. In this video, we will be looking at a few of the biggest pro athletes that took the oath to become stars. And we're gonna start with the professional basketball player Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most recognizable men in the NBA. He is a legendary player who has played with some of the biggest legends in the league like Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Shaq is known as one of the greatest basketball centers of all time, winning a total of 4 NBA championship rings throughout his career, even being indoctrinated in the NBA Hall of Fame. Shaq also saw success off the courts, becoming a movie star, acting in many Hollywood productions, and also shortly having a successful music career. Shaq was definitely one of the golden childs of the NBA, being one of the faces of the league. Still to this day, Shaq plays a role in the NBA as a sport commentator who speaks about the sport he loves so much. Shaq climbed to the very top of the NBA and then Hollywood, becoming a superstar, and it wasn't all due to his talents. As I've mentioned before, Shaq is an open Freemason who has admitted live on TV that he is a member of the Freemasons.
What is going on there?
That's like my profession. You don't know nothing about that.
Okay, can we get a close-up on that? Yeah.
I don't know nothing about
What
it.
is the profession?
Yeah, which profession are we talking about?
Just look at it.
Is it a legal profession?
Of course it's legal. It's a ring of my profession.
Okay.
It's too many dots.
Yeah, that's too bright. That's too bright.
Well, anyway. Oh, Mason, are you a Mason?
Of course I am.
Okay.
Of course I am.
Okay.
As you heard for yourself, Shaq admits that he took the Masonic oath. Notice how proud he was to admit to the world he was a Masonic puppet. This is because the Masonic organization is a proud organization. The members are proud of serving the Masonic agenda. Also, notice how Shaq's co-hosts all act surprised, like they themselves aren't Masonic puppets. Shaq, like other Masons, decided to be open about their affiliation, but most members keep their association secret. Shaq had no problems with the world knowing he's a Mason. We can find photos of Shaq in a Masonic lodge with his Masonic brothers. This photo is important as some people think the Freemasons are all old men who are irrelevant with no power. This just isn't true. A man is allowed to become a Mason at 21, and this is when I believe Shaq became one himself. Rapper Young Thug, also like Shaq, has photos inside of a Masonic lodge with his Masonic brothers holding his Masonic paperwork. In this photo of Shaq, we can see him showing off his Masonic ring again, proudly displaying his alliance. Shaq has been showing he's a puppet from the very beginning, doing the one-eye symbolism on many occasions. Shaq even chose to make his number 33 during his time with the Cavaliers, and we know what the number 33 represents to Masonry. The 33rd degree is the highest degree in Masonry, and this shows exactly what degree Shaq made it to. Shaq was definitely a great player, I will not take that away from him, but it's obvious he became the legend he was because he took the Masonic oath. The sport of basketball was created by the Freemason James Naismith, and Shaq was indoctrinated into the James Naismith Hall of Fame. This is not a coincidence. Shaq was given the spotlight and put in positions to win in the league because of his alliance. This is the reason Shaq was so proud to be a member of the Freemasons. They opened the doors for him to make it to the top. Many other star players in the league are Freemasons as well. Scottie Pippen was another open Mason, being a 33rd degree Master Mason, a part of the Solomon Lodge, number 154. It is believed Michael Jordan was also a Mason, as he was a part of the fraternity Omega Psi Phi, alongside a Shaq and a few other star players. I recently spoke about the fraternity in my video about Hollywood sacrifices, as the fraternity was created by a Mason and had members like Bill Cosby and other celebrities. I think we should take a closer look into Omega Psi Phi. If you're interested in seeing that, comment Omega below. It appears to me that Kobe and LeBron are Masons, two legends and fellow team members of Shaq. I actually made a video a while back on Kobe, as I found some very strange foreshadowing imagery when it comes to his passing. Kobe passed in 2020 in a tragic helicopter accident. The world was shocked and caught by surprise to hear the news of the NBA legend's sudden passing. Not all were caught by surprise though, as some people were only shocked, realizing Kobe's passing was predicted years before. A Comedy Central cartoon named Legends of Chamberlain Heights aired an episode 4 years before what happened to Kobe, called The End of Days, that in a scene depicted a helicopter going down and showed Kobe Bryant's passing. We know this was foreshadowing a ritual sacrifice that was to come. It never sat well with me the fact that the episode was called The End of Days, and it depicted Kobe passing away. Then we all saw how in 2020, when Kobe actually passed away, many people felt that it was the end of days with what was going on back in 2020. There are too many signs that just prove this entire situation was planned. These athletes, just like Hollywood actors and superstar rappers, are chosen and given their role in the industry, just like we're gonna see with the former NFL star Tom Brady. Tom Brady, just like Shaq, is a legend in the sports world. Brady is considered one of the greatest quarterbacks the NFL has ever seen. He played for the Patriots for the majority of his 23-season career. It's easy to say that Brady had one of the best careers in the league, winning 7 Super Bowl championships and holding literally every quarterback passing record possible. It was like Tom Brady had a secret technique to his greatness. This is exactly what he revealed to the world during an interview. In this interview from a while back, Tom Brady tells the world about how his wife is doing witchcraft before every one of his games in order for him to win.
Any superstitions going into the game? Any special thing you carried into the game on Sunday that you had tucked away somewhere?
I did. I always, I've learned a lot from my wife over the years. She's so about the power of intention, and believing things that are really going to happen. And she always makes a little altar for me at the game, because she just wills it so much. And so she put together a little altar for me that I could bring with pictures of my kids. And I have these little special stones, healing stones and protection stones. And she has me wear a necklace and take these drops she makes. And I say all these mantras. And I stopped questioning her a long time ago. I did. I just shut up and listened. And at first I was like, this is kind of crazy. And then about 4 years ago, we were playing the Seahawks, and she said, you better listen to me, this is your year, but this is all the things you're going to have to do to win. I did all those things, and by God, it worked really good. And then in 2015, it was about early January, and she said, you know how much I love you? And I said, yeah. She said, I just want to let you know this is not going to be your year. And of course, we lost. I said, 16 look like? And she said, 16 is going to be your year. So it was early January this year, and I said, babe, asking, do we have a chance? He said, yeah, but you're going to have to do a lot of work, and you're really going to have to listen to me. So, man, I listened to her. And right after the game, she said, see, I did a lot of work. You do your work, I do mine. She said, you're lucky you married a witch. I'm a good witch. She said, you're lucky you married a witch.
As you heard for yourself, Tom Brady admits that not only is his ex-wife a witch, but that she would cast spells before games to help him win. He states that she would build altars and use crystals to perform ritual magic spells for his victory. He also states that she knew when he was going to win or lose the championships, calling his now ex-wife a good witch. There is no such thing as good magic. All magic is forbidden by God. Finding this out made me look into his now ex-wife, Gisele Bündchen, and I quickly found out she is a Masonic puppet like her husband. Gisele Bündchen is a former supermodel who has been on many runways and magazine covers, having a very successful modeling career. She was named the 16th richest woman in the entertainment industry back in 2012. And back in 2014, she was listed as the 89th most powerful woman in the world. It's clear that Gisele is a powerful woman within the industry, and she played an important role in Tom Brady's success. Gisele openly admits to being a witch, trying to disguise it as a good thing. During an interview with Vanity Fair, we can see how the industry tries to paint witchcraft as having two sides, when witchcraft is forbidden by God. Gisele goes on to state in this interview, if you want to call me a witch because I love astrology, I love crystals, I pray, I believe in the power of nature, then go ahead. Hollywood has been trying to normalize the occult, and sadly, they have been succeeding with people like this. It's obvious Giselle is not only a witch, but a Masonic puppet who took the oath. She can be seen in many photos displaying the one-eye symbolism, just like Tom Brady. I am confident those who run the NFL and the star players are all Masonic puppets, as the NFL is connected to the Skull and Bones organization. Walter Camp is considered the father of football, the man who created the rules of the sport many have come to love. Walter Camp was a part of the Skull and Bones organization, and the Skull and Bones was created by Alfonso Taft, the father of President William Howard Taft. Alfonso Taft was a Freemason, and he created the Skull and Bones organization based on Freemasonry. This means the NFL is intertwined with Masonry, just like the NBA. Giselle's spells before Tom's games further proves that there's way more needed to become a star in the NFL. We can see this with the former player Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez was a player on the New England Patriots who was drafted in 2010. He played his final game for the team on January 20th, 2013, when he would get arrested for his fatal crimes against Odin Lloyd. Fast forward 4 years later, Aaron Hernandez's body would be found in his cell with a very disturbing message written on the wall in blood.
Aaron Hernandez's final notes to his family. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ben Simino.
And I'm Erica Tarantel. We're also learning exactly what Hernandez drew on the wall of his cell and what the correctional officer responsible for checking on prisoners told investigators. Investigative reporter Kathy Curran has it all. Kathy?
And Erica and Ben, sources tell us that correction officer told investigators that he last saw Aaron Hernandez around 1 in the morning. And then when he went to check at 3 a.m., there was a sheet over the window of his cell door. There was no check at 2 a.m., even though hourly checks are required. Hernandez was in cell number 57 of the General Housing Unit in Sousa Baranowski. As we've reported, before he took his life, he wrote letters to his family and lawyers and made several drawings in blood on one wall of his cell. Sources tell us there was a large drawing of the all-seeing eye of God on top of what's known as the unfinished pyramid. Under the symbol was the word Illuminati in all caps. And on that same wall, he wrote John 3:16, and a Bible nearby was open to that verse. Rosary beads were also hanging on the wall.
As you heard for yourself, on the wall by Aaron's body, they found a Masonic all-seeing eye, and the words Illuminati were written on the wall in blood. There was also a Bible verse written on his forehead, John 3:16. God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. According to authorities, Aaron appears to have ended it all and wrote this message himself on the wall and his forehead. He wasn't on any types of substances, nor did he have alcohol in his system. We also learned that Aaron's body was found at exactly 3:05 a.m. On this channel, we already know that 3 a.m. is the devil's hour, or the witching hour, which is when occultists believe it's best to perform rituals. This to me is directly pointing to a ritual offering, especially with the Masonic all-seeing eye being drawn on the wall in blood. Not even Aaron's own fiance believes that Aaron did that to himself. I also find it interesting that the same day Aaron's body was found, the New England Patriots were at the White House celebrating their recent Super Bowl championship win. It's obvious that Aaron got himself into something dark and didn't do this to himself as they want the world to believe. How he was found is a clear representation of an offered soul, and sadly, I believe it's what happened to him. As you saw for yourself in this episode, in order to become a star in pro sports, you have to pay the price. You have to take the oath and play the game for whatever it may cost you. I am not telling any of you who want to be in sports to not pursue your dreams. I just want to warn you of what goes on in the industry. This way, if you choose to pursue a career in pro sports, you know what to expect and you know what to avoid. Always put your trust in God and never choose to serve Lucifer. Like I always say, we must remember that every day we wake up, our souls are at stake. And we also must remember to help those who can't see the truth find the truth. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I just want to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truth Fish store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make goes directly to helping the channel and furthering Truth Records. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts below and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there for more truth. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.